in Belen. I'm Major Carmona.
And I'm Michael Zaharis. And welcome to this edition of WBLN in the Middle for today, March 22nd, 2018.
Mark Zuckerberg has finally broken his silence 6 days after the Facebook data scandal. The Facebook CEO pledged Wednesday to take a series of steps to protect data and fix what he called a breach of trust between the social network and its users.
This was a major breach of trust, and I'm really sorry that this happened. We have a basic responsibility to protect people's data, and if we can't do that, then we don't deserve to have the opportunity to serve people.
In Belen news, next Friday, Belen students will be going to the STEM fair. Demas Espinosa has more.
STEAM consists of science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
We go to the STEAM fair because my math teacher is giving me 10 points extra, not extra credit, 10 points for my project, and I want to see all the amazing projects that are at the fair.
Do you think the STEAM fair will be interesting?
I think it'll be very interesting because of all the different varieties of projects in the fair, the different classes, and because I'm going to be enjoying with my friends at the fair.
Would you like to study one of the things it talks about, like science, technology, engineering, art, or math as a professional?
I might do engineering or technology because it is the way of the future.
I'm Demas Espinosa, reporting for WBLN in the Middle.
Thank you, Demas. Well, this week in the Belen community was treated to the annual senior skit. Alexander Kuhn tells us how it went.
This year's Senior Skit, an annual event put on by the seniors to portray Belen staff and tell a funny story, was a great experience for both the students and the teachers involved.
I've been doing it for the past 2 or 3 weeks, but Student Council has been doing it since the beginning of the summer.
There were many great impressions of some of the students' favorite teachers and staff.
My favorite part about the Senior Skit was finally getting to be part of it after watching it after all 7 years that I've been here.
The seniors did a very good job of creating an event that got many laughs throughout the audience and told a story that the students enjoyed.
Having fun with it, just getting together as a class and making this whole thing happen to get some laughs out of the whole school.
The seniors and staff behind the skit were very happy to see the success of the event and were glad to have participated in one of the greatest senior traditions.
Cuban Jeopardy was probably my favorite part, and any time where anyone can make fun of me in the right way, I think it's hilarious.
Reporting for WBLN in the Middle, I'm Alexander Kuhn.
Thank you, Kuhn. Police have identified the Austin serial bombing suspect as 23-year-old Mark Anthony Condit. Officials say Condit lived in Pflugerville, a suburb about 20 miles northeast of downtown Austin. Condit was a student at Austin Community College from 2010 to 2012, but didn't graduate. He killed himself early Wednesday morning when police, who had been staking out his hotel, followed him onto Interstate 35. They say Condit detonated a bomb, blowing himself up inside his car as SWAT members closed in. Police say he was responsible for all the bombings in Austin. Before his death, a criminal complaint charged Condit with unlawful possession.
Hey guys, the weather's been cold these last few days and it's only going to be getting colder and colder. Now let's look at today and the next few days. The temperature will be at a high of 83 degrees and a low of 73 degrees. The relative humidity will be at 66%. The winds will be east at 15 miles per hour. It will be mostly sunny and the precipitation will be at 10%. The highs will be from mid-70s to low 80s and the lows will be from low 60s to high 60s. Thank you, and that's all for weather. Now on to Michael Martelli for sports.
Alright guys, it's sports time. Belen Jesuit's JV baseball team beat St. Thomas by a score of 5-3. Key performers in that game include Diego Romero, Andrew Lamazares, and Dan Perez. The Belen Jesuit varsity baseball team also played their own game, beating Pines Charter by a score of 5-1. Key performers in that game include Joshua Salandi, Gabe Dezindagai, Armando Albert, and Christian Iorda. The varsity baseball team will host Doral Academy at 4 p.m. varsity. The varsity baseball team will host Archimedean at 5:15 p.m. Now on to Miami sports. Europe won by a score of 119-98 against the New York Knicks. The Heat are now 7th in the Eastern Conference, hoping to get into the playoffs. In the Sweet 16 of March Madness, Florida State takes on Gonzaga after an amazing win over the number 1 seed Xavier. 11th seed Loyola takes on 7th seed Nevada, and number 3 seed Michigan takes on 7th seed Texas A&M. Number 9 seed Kansas State takes on 5 seed. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Michael. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. That's all your news for today. I'm Michael Zaharis.
And I'm Adrian Carmona. From everyone here, have a wonderful day and stay gold, the Wolverines.